here outside the Richard Rogers Theater for the first Ham4Ham of this season. This is one of those traditions because we are here. It's HamilTEN, 10 years of HamilTEN on Broadway, and we're celebrating the shows currently surrounding the Richard Rogers, including Maybe Happy Ending, and of course, the one and only Jinkx Monsoon. So come on over to Ham4Ham, happening all season long. See you at the show.
The rain and coming to our first Ham4Ham show of 2025. This is our 10th anniversary of Hamilton this year. And we thought, what better way to celebrate than to celebrate this amazing season of shows. So we're going to be celebrating the Tony-nominated Best Musicals and Musical Revivals for 2025. Shows nominated in 2 categories. We have performances from 3 of them today, and we'll be back again to see you on Friday, May 23rd and Friday, May 30th for the other 2 Ham4Ham shows. There will be surprises from other nominees along the way. So I want to thank a couple of people for making this happen. I want to thank Tom Harris, president of the Times Square Alliance, Chief Jim McCarthy from the Midtown North Precinct for putting up with our shenanigans, and regularly crowding 46th Street, and everyone at Hamilton and the Richard Rogers Theater for interrupting their normal schedules to host us. Would you like to see the cavalcade of Muppet Show I have behind this door? Come on out! It is time for a surprise guest. Who better to introduce performances from our Best Musical nominees than some of our friends from the Best Play nominees. So our first guest is celebrating her first individual Tony nomination this year for Best Performance in the Tony-nominated and Pulitzer Prize-winning English.
Yeah!
We're joined by the Pulitzer Prize-winning playwright, Sanaz Tusi. Please welcome Broadway's own
Ham4Ham performances, I'm honored to introduce a true performing icon currently starring in the Tony-nominated musical revival of Pirates, the Penzance Musical. I am talking about the one, the only, Jinkx Monsoon. While this show doesn't feature a solo number by Jinkx, she is here today to give a special performance of a standard originally made famous by Peggy Lee, here to dazzle us with Ready to Begin Again. Put your hands together for Jinkx Monsoon.
When my teeth are at rest in a glass by my bed, and my hair lies somewhere in a drawer, then the world doesn't seem like a very nice place, not a very nice place anymore. Still I take out my teeth from the glass by my bed, and my hair from a drawer in the hall. Still the world doesn't seem like a very nice place, not a very nice place at all. I'm reaching for the soap. My heart is full of hope again. I'm ready to begin again. Feeling like I've just begun. Now I'm not afraid to raise the window shade and face the sun. I put on my bracelets and brooches, my rings and my pearls and my pins. And as a new day approaches, as a new day begins, I'm ready to win again. Feeling fresh and bright, I trust. Ready to begin again, as everybody must.
Jinkx Monsoon on Ham4Ham. See you at
Do
the
you all
show.
know Thayne Jasperson?
Yeah!
We're celebrating 10 years of Hamilton on Broadway, and he has been here for 10 years.
Yeah!
Close in the building. All right, our next special guest, introducing our second performance. You may have been introduced to her when she was climbing up that hill. But this spring, audiences are wowed by her Tony-nominated lead performance in Kimberly Bellflower's Don Proctor's The Villain. One.
Yes.
I'm so excited to be here to introduce a performance from the cast of Maybe Happy Ending. With original music by Will Aronson and Hugh Park, opened to rave reviews back in November, and has been delighting audiences at the Velasco Theater ever since. Nominated for 10 Tony Awards, including Best Music. Maybe Happy Ending stars Darren Criss and Helen J. Shen.
HwaBoon is also here.
We might need a little help with the lyrics. And by we, I mean me.
Yeah.
Dig out my suitcase, brush off the layer of dust.
I cut my life here, and then it's Jeju bus.
Here I go, time to get in a shot.
The carpet's a lot. Now I'm hitting the road. My books and albums, my expectations and fears.
Small adventure, I guess it's been a few years.
And I know
this might even be fun.
when the packing is done,
I'm finally hitting the road, and I'm not aware of how far you drive. You don't say you're different when you arrive. Under me an unfamiliar sky. But my own concerns no longer alive.
pick up my suitcase. It's got a decade of heft.
Go make it count now. Enjoy the time you have left. Here I go.
Tell me I'll be okay.
By the end of today, I'm finally hitting the road. La 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 I think we're ready.
I'm feeling not at all scared.
I got the charger.
Got the playlist prepared.
And I know
Now there's no turning back.
how much should you put? We're finally hitting the road. And the true might not turn out as I planned. But if you turn back and like it again, maybe I'll get stuck or lost all around. But when I hit the road, things tend to work out.
I lit up What is it? What's it? My Little Life.
It's not a chance I can miss. Here we go.
No more doors are ajar.
Now I'm starting the car, and now we're hitting the road. Let's go.
And last but certainly not least, to introduce our final performance of the day is a true Broadway star who keeps making and breaking her own historic Tony nomination records. She was a Tony winner last year for Pearly Victorious with our Aaron Burr Leslie Jr. And she's been Tony nominated for an astounding 4 consecutive seasons.
Yes, she has.
Including this year for her work in the Pulitzer Prize-winning, Tony-nominated play Purpose. Let's hear it for the legendary Carrie Young.
Buena Vista Social Club started as a Grammy award-winning album that has now been captivating audiences for nearly 30 years. And this new musical, now nominated for 10 Tony Awards, a world-class banda afro-cubana, joins a sensational cast on stage. The band members are already the recipients of a 2025 Special Tony Award. Please help me in welcoming the musicians who make up the band of Buena Vista Social Club, performing El Cuarto de Tula.
you next Friday.